welcome back to my channel. It's Katie here and thanks for joining in. Today we are playing with makeup, but not only makeup, it is $1 makeup that I brought from my last haul, so it's linked up below and down below as well. So I bought a whole bunch of makeup from SHOPMISSA. This is the round 2 of doing this. I did one last year, sometime last year, and some of it was a pretty big fail. So I brought some different products this time, testing them out of my face today. So if you want to see how I go from this to I guess this, just keep watching. So right now my skin is just moisturized, there's nothing else on it, so I'm going to be starting with a primer. This is the AOA Studio Wonder Skin Color Correcting Primer. Try the color correcting version out this time. Oh, it's thicker. It's like heaps thicker than last time. Oh, and it's kind of tacky. I kind of like it. Didn't really do anything color correcting. The green sort of disappears pretty quickly. Like a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. We're going on with this guy. This is the AOA Studio Perfect BB Cream. So it's not a foundation, but I chose this one instead for something a bit different. This is in the shade Light, and let's just give it a whirl. And I also brought some brushes. You'll see that in my latest haul. This brush is the F24, so I'll be giving this a whirl as well. Oh, the colour seems okay this time around. Face, and I'll just buff it in with a brush. Oh. Okay. Wow, this is working a lot better than last time. It is a little hard to move around, like the product's quite tacky. I don't know if that's the primer underneath that's making it kind of hard, it's like pulling, but okay, I'll see you there, Mr. $1 BB cream. Oh, and we have some shedding. You can see that. That is definitely a fur came out of this brush. Okay, so I just applied the second layer. I've just blended it out with the sponge. This time this was a dry sponge, so I wanted to get as maximum coverage as I can. I think this is about as much as I'm going to be able to layer this one up. I'm gonna say it's not too bad. It is definitely a lighter coverage. I will just say that. Doesn't feel any heavier than I did before. And the colour is actually matching my neck really, really well. Okay, so the next step in that routine would have been to conceal, but unfortunately I didn't buy any. Just because of last time's mishaps, I didn't want to get any. So I have already concealed with the e.l.f. concealer because it is roughly the same price range and I like it, so I want to compare something roughly the same price. To set everything in place, I bought 2 loose powders. These are both by AOA Studio again. This one is particularly the transparent one, and this one is the shade Soft Light. So this one is just your basic translucent powder, which I'll be using to set under my eyes, I think, and most of my face. But this is the one that caught my eye. It is the Soft Light one. It claims to have like this soft focus glow to it. It also says it has a glow to it, so it implies like a shimmer. So I kind of want to see if it does. Oh my god. There's glitter in the translucent powder. Clearly glitter in this. Like, it's like, ooh, that's scary. Who puts glitter in translucent powder? So this one's a light neutral shade. A bit of a swatchy swatch. Oh. That feels pretty cool actually. This one doesn't look like it has any sort of shimmer or glow into it at all. How weird was that to put shimmer into a translucent one? Give the translucent one a miss for now. I just don't think it's going to go with the look that I'm intending. So to set the under eyes using this Soft Light one, I'm going to be taking a brush from the kit as well. This is the, this one? This is the F21. I just did a pretty good job. It's definitely matted me down. The only thing I noticed, I don't know if it's the powder or the brush, but it's taken off a little bit of the concealer around this area. Maybe I pressed the brush too much and it's taken it away. But the skin, it feels very matte as well. It's a little drying under my eyes, which is pretty normal. I do have dry under eyes, but so far so good. But no shimmer in this one, which is good. I'm just gonna go fill my eyebrows in off camera because I didn't buy an eyebrow product. Actually, I do think I own one. Be right back. Have it. This is the Amuse Cosmetics. This is from my last haul that I got from them. Just the eyebrow pencil. I actually do remember liking this one. So I'll just fill my eyebrows in with this to make it even. Next, we're going to be bronzing up the face. My only concern is this bronzer here is so glittery and highlighty. This is the BR bronzer, that's all it says. And as you can see, all those white things on top are all highlighty products. So, this should be interesting. That product really didn't add any sort of, didn't add a lot of color. It just mainly added like shimmering glow, which is kind of nice, but like, it's a bronzer. It's supposed to bronze up your skin. It's not supposed to add like highlight to your skin. Malibu Glitz, it's just a standard pretty blush. I think I might use this one. F22 for this one. I'm gonna give a thumbs up on that blush. That did a really good job. It was actually quite pigmented, more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. For the glow, I bought quite a few highlighters. Only 2 of them sort of go with today's look. So they're both from AOA Studios. These are the baked highlighting highlighters. This is in the shade Cream Puff, and this is in the shade Snap. So one is more of a gold, one is more of a white. These also claim to be wet and dry formula, so they reckon they increase in pigment in the wet. So let's do a swatch of this one. Yeah, it looks pretty good. How about I mix them together? We'll do that. I will be using the F25, which is like a pointed highlighting brush. I might spray the brush. Oh. Well, hello there, glow. Okay, that actually came out a lot stronger than I expected. Highlights look awesome right now, and I'm very, very excited. So those were a mix on the face, and I'm gonna give those like a 9.5 out of 10. So our base is pretty much complete. We're onto eyes now. So I brought these AOA Studio Wonder Baked eyeshadows. These all can be used wet as well. I've got some purples, some hunter green. I think I'll be using this one today. Some nudes, stuff like that. So I'm gonna sort of play around. I didn't buy any matte ones. Unfortunately, these all have a metallic sheen to them, so they're not very good for the crease. So I'll have to play around with maybe this blush palette, incorporate something, or maybe go to other sources as well. Started my eye makeup, and the thing I'm noticing is, yes, there is a lot of color payoff, but when you blend it out, the color sort of dissipates and becomes quite a blurred effect, which might be really nice on the lighter colors, but on this beautiful hunter green, it sort of makes it look muddy. To get that green to stay like super opaque, so I'm gonna grab my brush. This is actually the 137, and I'm gonna put some Fix Plus on it. And we'll try it wet, because I feel like it's moving a lot. So maybe if it's a wet, it won't move as much. This eye is wet, and this eye is dry, and there is a massive impact. So this is currently what we're left with. It is a little patchy, a little different in some areas, but it took a lot of work just to get to this area. So I don't know if it's the eyeshadows or it must be the eyeshadows. This eyeshadow was really pretty in color. It's just hard. You have to use it wet, really. It's like it's one of those eyeshadows you have to use wet. And that inner corner highlight's really pretty because it has that gold reflect in it instead of like a white one. So it goes with that green eyeshadow, actually really pretty. I didn't get any like liners or anything like that, but I did get this beautiful gold liquid lipstick. This is the shade Aura, and as you can see, it's a stunning color. But I think instead of a lipstick today, I'm going to use this to make a wing on my top lash line. Just to top it off, we're going to apply some false lashes instead of mascara today. And the ones I was using are also from the same company, AOA Studio. These are the Luello ones. Okay, so I just applied these lovely lashes. They're actually very comfortable and really easy to put on. One thing I will point out right now is I am getting fallout. I didn't have fallout before, and it is coming back with an aggression of that green shade. So I'm going to take some of that powder and just go under my eyes again. The current eye look looks like it is pretty cool, actually. I'm quite impressed with it. The last step of today's makeup will be lips. I had 6 different colours to choose from and I've narrowed it down to 3. But really, none of these lipsticks at all go with the eye look today. I would usually go for quite a neutral nude look, but the only shades I can really think about going with are these guys here. So we have a coral, a metallic red, or the grey. I'm thinking just the grey, just to show you what the colour would, like the quality would look like. And maybe if I don't like it, I'll swap it out for a nude at the end. This grey shade here is in the shade Solo. Applies really smoothly. It is a very thin light formula, which is actually really nice to apply. You do have to build it up a little bit though, so a few layers at a time, and you don't get any clumping effect, which is actually really good compared to a lot of other brands. I'm kind of feeling like a bit of a robot right now. I've got some metallic, everywhere's metallic, my skin's metallic. I feel like the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz, but I kind of like it. End of today's video testing $1 makeup from SHOPMISSA. If you missed my haul video where I just showed you everything I got, including more than I showed in today's video, that'll be up below now or down below as well. If you did like these types of videos, thumbs it up, it supports me heaps. Subscribe to this channel. Today wasn't a complete fail, I have to say. Some of the eyeshadow pigment was lovely, although it is starting to fall out some seriously. I love the liquid lipsticks, although that colour this did not go with today's look, so that's why I swapped to a nude. The BB cream is actually surprisingly great, and yeah, every other product apart from the bronzer, pretty okay with for $1. Anyway guys, I'll see you around. Bye.